Hello, this is Palm Machine back with some more Dark Souls 3 Undead Match, Arena, whatever. It's a little bit late at night here, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to get a game going anyway. Let's find out. I mean, this is still a relatively new mode, so hopefully the energy's still pretty high. Yeah, okay. No problem. So this time I'm trying out a completely different weapon. I looked at all the different spears and I thought the Lothric Knight Spear looked the best. Or at least most of the different spears. I may not have tried out quite all of them. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Thought that would track better. There we go. That was pretty good. Yeah, the range on that charge move is, like, superb. It's just a question of, whether you can take him with it by surprise with it, because I think it's, from my experience fighting against moves like that in the arena, it's kind of easy to step around it if you know they're going to do it. I actually accidentally upgraded a Partisan all the way to +8 before I realized that it was the wrong spear. I meant to, use the Lothric spear. Okay, I'm pleased to see that we're getting matches quickly. I was a little bit worried that, since it was late, that would not happen. So, okay, same guy. Hopefully it won't just always be the same guy. I'm gonna do one more 1v1 and then I'll try some 2v2s. Okay, see, that was a bad move. That did not kill him? Ah, man. Okay. So far I'm liking this a lot. It has better tracking than you get in Dark Souls 2, where it's kind of, you really have to be careful with tracking opponents when you're using spears. Which, when you have good tracking, that kind of fixes the one problem that you'd expect to have with spears. So we'll do one more duel here, and then try for a 2v2. Or probably just a group battle. I probably won't worry about whether it's a 2v2 or a 3v3. That may not go well. I won't try for too long, because it's entirely possible that there's not enough people playing. Just want to attack so fast that I almost always go for the double tap. Ooh. I'm not sure if I can stagger him out of that. I was assuming I could, but I always was attacking too late to find out whether that was true or not. I think I was overestimating either overestimating my speed or underestimating his speed. Okay, let's try. Co-op match. Whoops. So it puts me in a lobby like this where it's just me and 5 empty slots. Okay, well, that's encouraging. But yeah, whenever I see the waiting for 5 players, I'm like, how's this gonna work? If it hasn't changed in 2 ticks, then I'll cancel. That's 1 tick. Oh. I guess let's try this one more time. And once more, I'll wait 2 ticks, and if it doesn't go down after that, then I'll quit out and do more duels. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to schedule these recordings in midday or late afternoon to reliably get... yeah, okay. To reliably get anything besides duels. So it looks like today is going to be just all duels. I think that's fine. And as this goes on, I'm going to try and get some more weapons. Like, probably for each video I'll try and get a new weapon going. I was looking at the crow quills that you get from, well, in the Painted World of Ariandel, and they seem really cool, so I'm hoping I can get something going with those. Oh, fuck you. Oh yeah, he's using them. Yeah, he kind of kicked my ass there. So that was the weapon I was just talking about, the crow quills, where you get like kind of a claw in your left hand, which is actually just like 5 knives that you can throw. It's interesting that they added these like reusable projectile weapons in the DLC. That's a pretty interesting addition to the loadout of weapons you can get in Dark Souls. It's funny because they added the whole sort of weapon spellcasting thing, like the weapon arts, but they didn't do anything like that in the original base game. It seems like kind of an obvious oversight. Oops. Okay, so you can't easily walking sidestep that. Okay. I'm sorry I can't provide much in the way of commentary, like in the middle of those fights. I'm just kind of... I mean, maybe there's a way to get the sort of stream of consciousness going there, but boy, that's a knack that I haven't quite picked up for duels yet. I can kind of do it during the game, but not when things get super intense. But man, in duels... they're pretty intense. I really like this addition to the game. I really missed it not having anything like this. And I actually think I like this better than the Dark Souls 2 arenas. Though I kind of wish the duels were like best of 3. Just because it takes a little while to get in for how long they last. Ah, man. What? Is he lagging? Is that what's going on? I expected him to roll away, which is why I did that charge, but what he did ended up kind of working out even less well for him. Let's try doing one more duel, and then we'll try group again. Just, I don't know. I really enjoyed the group battle, so it would be nice if we could get that going. But, you know, it's only going to work if enough people playing the game right now think it will work. So if everybody's doing what I'm doing and only playing duels because they figure it's not good hours. He's got the claws. And he applied the plating thing to them. Oh, she did. That's where Spear gets super powerful, is just keeping them from being able to attack effectively. Like when somebody's just trying to rush in on you like that, Spear type weapons are just really good, especially when you have, of course, the Leo ring, as I do, which makes it so those counter hits where I hit them while they're trying to attack me just hit extra hard. Okay, we'll do one more of these, and then we'll try a group again. I still need to look up the whole dual honor thing and see if there's anything to that I should know, or if it's just kind of a scorekeeping system. Ooh, I thought I would be out of range. Oh, well, we'll call it a tie then. I was thinking that since she keeps on using a weapon boost, I might use the gold pine resin. But it didn't end up happening. Oh, that's right, I was going to try to find a co-op match. Let's see. Once more, I'll give this 2 ticks, and if that's not enough, then back to duels with me. Oh, sweet. So, is that my ally? Who can tell? It's very confusing. Okay, that's an opponent. Well, didn't quite get the timing on that one, did you? He keeps on going for the parry, but it hasn't quite worked out for him yet. See, his tactic of just trying to guess what I'm going to attack is not a very good way to parry. Ooh, he got me. Nice. So far it seems like this one's going really well. I think we're kind of kicking their ass. Ooh, nice. I feel like I was maybe a bit gullible there, but still, nicely done on his part. Oh shit, I didn't even actually know that attack was parryable. This is not going well for me all of a sudden. Ah, shit. That came a little bit sooner than I thought it would. I need to get a sense for how fast attacks generally are now, because I'm trying to parry like a lot too late. Ah, I think we lost. It feels like we lost there. Yeah, oh well. That was really fun, though. That was a good one. I still can't get any parries off, but so it goes. That's the Dark Souls experience, not being able to get parries off. Let's see if we can get another one going. I should probably also change up armor sets some too. I've just been wearing Wilhelm's set since I got it. Come on. I'll wait 2 more ticks again. There's one. Okay, I'm going to do 3 duels and then we'll try again. This is probably the sort of thing that I should start getting into the habit of doing video editing stuff for. So that way I could actually queue for these ones that sometimes take a while and it wouldn't result in a huge amount of downtime in the video. I've just been having, honestly, a really hard time getting video editing to work well. Like, I've tried using Vegas and I just can't get the files to import well. takes a little bit longer than I thought. Okay, that was pretty cool. Yeah, if you can get them to just rush you down, then you basically have them exactly where you want them, because that just gives whoever's using a spear just a huge advantage. I picked this particular spear both because it has that charge move that has incredible range, and because it actually seems to be one of the longer standard spears. Just like the length of it, and it's a little bit slow compared to the other spears, but it seems pretty good. I think I mentioned that I accidentally upgraded the Partisan as well. That's because that was sort of what I was planning on using. I have had very good experiences with Partisan in Dark Souls 2. What? Are we using fisticuffs here? Is that the plan? That seems like a lot of damage for a fist. Is he just using a normal fist, or? I don't see anything else in his hand. I don't think you can parry the punch. I'm surprised at how much damage you can do with a bare fist. Whew. If he'd countered there, he might have been able to get me. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. I'm kind of glad they made it so you can actually, like, kind of do damage with fists, because at least in the first game they just did absolutely no damage. And in the second game you can get a ring that makes it so your fists do, like, real damage, but it, I don't like using a ring slot. It kind of is annoying to have to do that. And, you know, obviously it still isn't as good as a weapon, but it's a way that you can give yourself a realistic handicap now. Ah, he's got a whip. Whips, I think, are kind of a lot like spears and what you can do with them. I can't parry that, I shouldn't try. Ah, I wanted to get a running attack there, but I didn't have enough space to build up speed. I kind of expected that. It was basically the moment my attack started and his attack started, I was pretty sure how that was going to go down. Was that 3? I can't remember. Let's try for a co-op battle now. And if I can get one, then that'll be a good way to close out the video. Because, yeah, it's been about 25 minutes now, so that should time out well. So let's give it 3 ticks. That's 1. That's 2. How disappointing. Well, I anticipate disappointment. There. Now I have been... My anticipation of disappointment has been fulfilled. So I guess we'll just do a few more duels. So what I'd like to get as well is a spear. You know, now that I have a spear and an ultra greatsword, I'd like to get probably a curved greatsword and a thrusting sword. And the crow quills I was talking about would be the thrusting sword. Okay, so I guess we're using this stuff. What am I take damage from? This is very confusing. I don't understand what just happened. I see he has the spiked helm, but he should still have to roll into me to get damage from that, right? It seemed like I was just getting damaged when he was like 20 feet away from me. That was weird. Maybe his weapon has some kind of special property, I don't know. Or maybe it was just some weird lag. Okay. Not a fan of those tactics. Oh well. These last couple of duels have been kind of weird. Hopefully I'll get a more enjoyable one. And by that I don't necessarily mean one that I win, I just mean one where I lose in a way that makes sense to me. So I guess you get medals or something. Okay. So apparently that doesn't take any time to adjust its angle of attack. It can just instantly track you. I guess I treated that like an enemy in the game who have trouble tracking you when you do that. But players don't. I'm sure there's some way to deal with somebody who's just standing there like that, but I don't know the tactics yet. Yeah, that was stupid. I just didn't think that through very well. I think with a little bit of, I don't want to call it luck, but basically luck, I could have gotten the parry there. But, oh well. Let's call this the last one. This seems like a good place to end it. Hopefully it won't be quite as embarrassing a loss as these past few have been. Unfortunately, it was exactly as bad a loss as the last few have been. Oh well. Well, that'll do it for this one. I will see you next time with more Dark Souls 3 Undead Match. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.